All right, welcome. First one here, King. Hi, King. Hi, King MC. Actually, I think In Truth Seeker beat you to it, but you know what? That's okay because y'all are here. That's all that matters. Okay, so let me let me go ahead and pause this and do. Okay, yeah, I had a beautiful session with with um with Jay Witt, and he is like teaching me the the ropes about StreamYard. So y'all, he's getting me together. He is getting me together. Okay. So everybody, thank you for being here. And this is gonna be a little different. Okay, because uh okay, because it has been Maryann has made it so easy for us to go in, right? Sorry. What's up, Jay Charles? Hey, everybody. Thank you for being here because you could be anywhere in the world on YouTube and you decided to be here. So thank you for being here. And this is going to be a little different. Because you know how we be going in on Umar and on Maryann Lorient, but not with malice. It's not like we are trying to tear her apart and be as mean and grimy and gritty as we can get, but it's just calling it out for what it is, right? Um, but y'all, when I saw her last video, we're gonna watch it together because it's less than 10 minutes, so I can last that long. Because y'all know me. I can't be going through no 30-minute videos. But her last video was less than 10 minutes long. And it's like in this community, I want to build a community where we don't mind calling people out, but we do it in an enlightened way because it's really about examining and dissecting the mindset, because the more that we can identify the mindsets, the more we can identify it for ourselves. Do you know what I mean? Put a blue heart in the chat if you know what I mean. So with Maryann Lorient, with me in Truth Seeker 11, she's showing her humbleness. She said, "You are fine. I wouldn't have said anything, but thank you." So yes, so as we see this in others, is really for it to be a reflection of ourselves, right? And where we can detect this within ourselves. So with Maryann Lorient, with this last video, y'all, she said, "This is my last apology." Do y'all like low key? Sometimes you want to flatter yourselves and thinking, "Oh, she must have saw my video. That's why she made this video." Y'all low key, I'm like, wait, did she see my last video or what the thank you for the blue hearts. I'm Marvin Devon Thomas. Welcome. And let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Can I? No, I can't. What if I do this? Okay, no. I was trying to do something, but I don't want to mess it up. So, okay, yeah, I'm doing too much. Okay, I'll do it later. Who spoke negatively about her? Okay, yeah, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that because that's not cool. That right there, that's not cool. We don't do that. And not in this community, but I do want to know who spoke negatively about her father. Spoiler alert, King MC, spoiler alert. Okay, so I'm going to get to the video, but I just want y'all to know that got to cook my dog's dinner and I'm going to be right back. That poll today was hard. I didn't know what to pick, but I landed on racist Democrats. Yeah. Okay, well, happy cooking for your fur babies. What you cooking? When you're done, let us know what you're cooking for your fur babies. Mine's just 8. But I ain't cook. Well, my husband cooks some scrambled eggs, but we feed him farmer's dog, but he's on a special diet for cysteine stones. Yes, King MC. All right. So, but before I get to that video, I just want people to understand really what type of vibe, what type of frequency that we are cultivating and curating here in this community, because this is our channel. It's not my channel. This is our channel. And we're not here to bash people. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not here to bash people, but we are here to call bullshit when we see mind control or where there is mental programming, and when people are working under the patriarchy or the colonial training. Like that, we can do all day long, because that's the only way that people are going to get free and take back their power. And y'all know, plop themselves back into the driver's seat of their lives. Okay, girl, let me send you a dog recipe of cheaper and healthier. I know, send it to me. Send it to me. Because you know that farmer's dog. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, y'all ready to get to the video? So we're not here to bash. But at this point, I'm like, okay, I can actually support her on this video. Thank you, J Charles. Why I keep calling you JC? J Charles. Okay, so on this one, I was like, even though she's gonna do something that's like really Maryann, but okay, it's okay. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna give you a pass. You know, just I'm gonna give you a pass, and we're good. We are good. I probably won't be watching the videos because I'm not interested in, like, you know, food and all that kind of stuff. But we're good. Okay, so y'all, let's watch and throw y'all comments in. Oh, Wolves of Black Wall Street. No pass. Okay, listen. Oh, I'm here to bash. No, Wolves on Black Wall Street. Listen, we can't be here to bash because it's too easy. Because I mean, like, listen, when you Lady Luck Club, right? LLC. Oh my goodness. I just read the description and I was like, oh yeah, they're not giving her any grace. They're not giving her any grace. You show that the fake check, which is what I want to get to, but the fake check as her thumbnail. Especially calling out her for being a liar and how lies are evil, or do you mean ad hominem attacks? Ad hominem attacks. Yeah. I forgot what ad hominem attacks means, but yeah, it is too easy to bash, because I don't want this to be a complete bashing session, even though I don't think we really bashed her, to be honest. I don't think we were bashing her, but we're just calling that out for what it is. Mal needs to go on Tasha K. What's up, my big bro, Jay Witt podcast? What's up? Y'all, I need to figure out how to mod people from the chat. Everybody gonna be modded up in here. I don't know how to do that though. And then I don't want to be banning people or putting people in timeout because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. But I know what I gotta do afterwards. Okay. So yeah, but Wolves of Black Wall Street. I know it's quite tempting. It's quite seductive. But well, thank you at Elza David -X2W. Jesus loves you too. Yeah, Jesus saves. Okay. Yeah, Jay Witt is big time. That's my big bro, because he's big time. Don't sweat it. I'm listening. Did Mal get that check from the Oh my God, we gonna start. We gonna do it. All right, well, let's do it. Let's do it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a great show. Okay, so let me go over and grab this video and let's watch together. Oh wait, before I do that, let me mute up because I don't want no echo happening. Okay, y'all, hold on, because it's not. Where? Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. History. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but here we go.
Good afternoon, Maryann's here. I want to come today and talk to my channel members. I want to thank each and every one of you that stood by my side during my YouTube tribulation. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for your understanding. I also want to publicly apologize for the choices that I made at a time when I should have fall back and do what was right. I exercised poor judgment. I sincerely apologize for that. I should have let my integrity kicked in. I should have let my better judgment, my faith kicked in. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. I can't unwind Father Time's hand. I can't.
I just wonder what she means by her integrity. Did y'all, for y'all who saw this video already, did your ears perk up when she said, I should have let my integrity kick in? That was a little like, your integrity about what, Mal? Because the integrity would be, did you know you were sending Lynn Honor a fake check? Huh? Let's talk about that for a second. Somebody said to call Patrick Bishop. I think he done said, but this case is closed. Do not put my name on this case no more. You're gonna tarnish my professional career. Um, hi at Summer James. Thank you, J. Charles. Um, what channel members is she talking about? Tribulation. Yeah, right. Well, and I guess she's talking about her members that she has. Oh, and if anybody want to go live with me, wait, hold on. Wait, where I get that link from, y'all? Where I get the live link from again? But if anybody want to go live with me and come on and talk about it, I'm happy to have you, Jason. Just saying. I mean, somebody just coached her. Oh, you think so? And learn to finish some of her. Y'all starting. Child, she's saying that been a space of delusion. Wait, what? She's saying that been a space of delusion. Wait, I don't know. Was that a typo? She took the bag instead of using her Christian integrity. Oh, you think that's what she means? Like she took the check, even though she couldn't cash that particular check? Yeah, she is confused. Oh, okay. All right. King Y said that she sold out, but sold out how? But sold out how? That's the question. Okay, let me, y'all. How do I where I get the link from? Again, the integrity in a state of delusion. Oh, in a state of delusional, which she is in constantly. Yeah. Let me cut my box. Okay, but how do I let you up though? That's the wait. What's the settings? Oh no, not that. Where's my big brother at? Where do I get the Oh y'all. The humble one said Maryann needs a checkup from the neck up. Not the old school platitudes. Oh my God, that is funny. Yeah, but you know what? And I also think it's endearing how she doesn't put the S's on her words. But anyway, okay. I don't want to prolong this, but I just want to know how to get the link. Y'all, where I get the link from? I don't want to mess nothing up, y'all. Where I get the link from? Will's about okay. Come right back. Will's a Black Wall Street. That's a tongue twister. Oh y'all, what I done did. Okay. All right. King MC, if I figure out how to find this link, then I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay. But I kind of want to do it before we continue. Anybody know how to put the link in the chat? Yeah, me too. Is my brother in the building still? Or did he leave? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead and ask, our executive assistant. Um, okay. She's only talking about one person. Remember, she said channel member. She may not know she has more than one. But that's because, Jay Charles, that's because she doesn't put the S on the end of her sentences, on the end of her words, which I find it so adorable. I don't want to find the referral link. I want to find the share link. New to StreamYard? No, not that. Oh, y'all. Whew, help a sister out. Okay, this let me we'll figure it out and I'm gonna let her video play.
Undo what's already been done, but I can reassure you, moving forward, what took place will never happen again. You guys have trusted me. You guys have tuned in and looked at me. You guys have been entertained by me. You guys have formed a bond with me, and I had a connection with my.
Oh, sorry, y'all, if there was an echo. She's right. We have been entertained by her. I mean, truly and truly, she has provided entertainment. Has she not? She lived up to that. She lived up to the entertainment and she put herself out there. Time to ask ChatGPT on how to share that link. Yeah, I think King Wise is on it. Girl, ain't nobody trust you, but we have been entertained. Right. It should say guest link or broadcast link. Okay, but where would it say that? Where would it say? She is a fascinating case study only because y'all you everything that she went through to prove that what she was saying was correct. She don't went to the precinct, y'all. She don't went to the corporate bank, the headquarters of the bank, y'all. She went through hoops. Crud, y'all, crud. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, this is whack. This is so whack. And I know it's here. I know that it's here. It's so easy. Um, okay. The link to the live. It should say that in the broadcast studio. So I got to go out of the broadcast studio. Oh, chat lives matter. I'm typing all in caps because you won't wear your glasses. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Chat lives matter. Hold on. Okay. Before you come at me, hold on. Guess what? I went to my optometrist appointment. Okay, y'all pause. We're going to digress a little bit. Because one of my favorite people just entered the building and he's yelling at me. Okay. So listen, I just went to the optometrist last week, right? And every year he gives me a prescription, but I never fulfill it. And then when I go back, he's like, Miss Bryant, you didn't fulfill your prescription. So I'm like, oh, I know, Dr. Berger, I know. Okay. So I went last time. Y'all, I thought that I went to the doctor, the optometrist in 2025, but I didn't. The last time I went was 2024. But as you know, I don't wear my readers, right? But guess what, y'all? When I went through the battery of tests for him to test my eye health and my eye vision, I still had 20/20 vision. But guess what? My reading vision stayed the same. And do you know why? Because me squinting has saved my vision, because I trust and believe me, if I had been wearing my readers constantly day after day, my vision would have gotten worse because our eyes begin to depend on those prescriptions. And when I said, so did when he gave me another prescription, by the way, and I'll probably just fulfill it for shits and giggles. But I said, so where's my vision? He said, it's the same. Now, he himself knows the only reason why it's the same because I don't wear the readers. Now you should see it directly on your screen. Oh, okay. I know Chat Lives Matter knows. Where is Chat Lives Matter? Where can I get the link to invite people to come up? Y'all, this is annoying. Dang, now I never wearing glasses. But for real though, and I mean, like, I'm thinking about maybe getting like what is it called? What is that thing called? A manacle? A manacle? What is that thing called? What is like this? Um, or like a man. But I'm telling you, share. I don't want to share a referral link. I want the y'all. Can somebody help me, please? Okay, y'all. Okay, where do I send the screenshot to? Can you put it in here? Can you put it in the chat? Or I won't let you copy and paste it in the chat. Dang, y'all, I'm so sorry. It says need help. What I need help with? Let me see. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Where is the link to share to join the live? Let me see. I can't see my scheduled live stream in YouTube. How do I invite a guest to is using the phone? Nope. Nope. How do I invite guests to my StreamYard stream? Yeah. Okay. We recommend sending this guide to your guest into your broadcast studio from home page. I'm scared to go to my home page. Okay, y'all, hold on a second. I think I found out. Where's my home page? Where's my home page? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let this video play while I try to figure this out. Okay.
And remember, when I made those t-shirts, it was mind-boggling the response that I got from each and every one of you. And I am sincerely remorseful what took place. That check that circulated on YouTube, I should have stepped in and did the right thing at the time when I had the opportunity to. I didn't. This is the check.
Oh, y'all, I'm sorry for that echo. Okay. So y'all see this check that she get up close to the screen, y'all. And JC and Chat Lives Matter, there is a plus people sign. Oh, there is. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. See, I got people looking out for me. I got people looking out for me. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So whoever wants to come up, I think y'all come up one at a time. Their link is in the chat. Okay. So thank you. Oh, y'all can't see me. Dag nabbit. Thank you. Chat lives matter. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So this check, y'all see this check? Did y'all see it? Okay, y'all. So I just examined this check. What y'all think? What y'all think about that check? Yeah, this check does seem fake, right? But I'm gullible. I've already confessed that. But this check does seem fake. But if it isn't fake, then why didn't she send this? Oh, is that what she means by she wasn't integrous, if that's the word, that she did not act with integrity because she sent Lennon on like she. So how you gonna have to wait? Hold on. Hold up. How you gonna have two checks, one from a marketing firm with the same exact amount? Can somebody go get Maryann and bring her in here? Can somebody go in and get Maryann? Because how you gonna have two checks? One is a fake check and the other is a real check, but they're both the same exact amount. How does that work? How does that work? Can somebody please let me know? A fake real check is better than a real. Wait. the, wait, hold on, y'all. We gotta show this. Hold on. A brain twister. Chat Lives Matter then came up in here with some brain twister. Okay, a fake real check is better than a real fake check. This is true. But that right there, that is wittiness. That's intelligence right there. Hold on. That deserves some, yeah. I like that. Okay, here we go. Add to the stage. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh, but hold on. I gotta get the. Okay. Okay, I added you to the stage. Are you here? How do I do this? Mm-hmm. Oh, add to the. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Here we go. There we go. We cooking now, y'all. We cooking with gas or electric. Okay, can you hear me?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
King MC.
No.
Thank you for joining me. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Thank you for inviting me. I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity right now. You are a celebrity. We are all celebrities, right?
We are all celebrities. We all celebs up in this piece. That's right.
From for sure. Okay, so let's talk about it, right? So we know Maryann is scamming. She is in bed with them. And the only reason why she keep on talking about integrity is because when given opportunity to do what's right and be transparent, she took the bag. Come on, let's be honest. Like, this is the YouTube streets and everybody is in it for the coin. So we can't really be mad at people for trying to get money. But when you causing controversy and a whole bunch of confusion and you're claiming to be a Christian and you keep on throwing the word integrity out there, you're losing sleep just like Lena Honor is losing sleep because all of you guys are in cahoots. The interesting thing is that she just didn't know that how grimy the YouTube streets were. She didn't know that she was going to be thrown into the fire by people who she really didn't know, but were introduced into the community because she had some information on somebody who everybody knew, which was Umar. So in her trying to expose him, she ended up getting exposed herself. Like, we're all grown. We know what's going on. Umar is a scammer. Lena Honor, he's low-key scamming. And then they drag Maryann into it. And she's trying to save face, which is impossible because of her word salad. And I just want to speak on that real quick because I'm sure everybody here is extremely smart, intelligent, and know a little bit about psychology. The reason why she doesn't use S's and things is because it's word salad to draw us in and confuse us so she can get views and she can play the victim. Is classic narcissistic energy and activity, if I'm being completely honest. It's definitely on purpose. Like, come on. Okay. I'm not sure how long Maryann been in the United States of America, but there's no way, even if her father, God rest his soul, because she spoke on it, came from wherever, Haiti. Like, come on, girl. You've been in the United States of America long enough to learn the lingo. You know English. Why you not putting those S's on the end of your words? You're doing it because it's a manipulative tactic. It's a psychological tactic. It's word salad. And again, it's geared towards just confusion. And that's what this whole thing is. She's apologizing to her channel members for the confusion, but she's not apologizing to the mass majority of the community. She feels only an obligation to her channel members and her supporters while leaving everybody else in the dark. Like, that seems extremely suspicious. So it's that's
a good observation. That is a good observation that she only mentioned her channel members. That's true. Instead of the community at large. That's a good observation.
Which is crazy because she's pimping the majority of the community while only apologizing to her community members. What is that about? It seems a bit scammy. You know, as a Christian man myself, I was brought up on principles, morals, and values and integrity. So when she throwing that out, I'm extremely confused because I'm like, well, you can't say on one hand that you have integrity and you're a Christian, but in the other hand, take the bag. And cause confusion and sow seeds of doubt in people's minds.
let me ask you a question. What bag do you think she got? Because she didn't get paid. She did not get that $68,600. So what bag do you think for her getting subscribers? You talking about that?
See, let's go a little deep with it, right? So say for instance, she didn't get paid the 68,000. That's just the overlay or the underlay for the overlay in a sense. Where on the back end, she will be getting the money from Lynn and Honor, because she made mention many times that her and Lynn and Honor were in communication all the time. They had a system, they were talking and everything. And he brought her into the loop so she can get paid by way of her channel members, but also get paid by the back office deals that they were doing. Because, you know, I don't really know how YouTube pay. I'm just a regular viewer, but behind the scenes, I'm sure they get Bitcoin for us clicking and watching the videos and subscribing and all of these things. She know what she did. She said in one of her videos that YouTube is great passive income. So she collected some money from it. I'm not really sure how, because I'm not into counting people's pockets or anything, but I am into like peeping when something suspicious and fishy is going on. And this is definitely suspicious. And more than anything, it's taken away from the center focus of Umar opening up this school. Like, you have to remember, all of this craziness happened right after he announced that the school was finished and that he was applying for the occupancy thing. And then we got through with all this. Like, all of this got threw up in our face, which took our attention momentarily from Umar.
Even though like, she's still...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But even though she still was on Umar's neck, I mean, even though she still had him under the fire in the midst of Checkgate, because she was like, you know what, Umar, I'm still after you. So don't think that I'm not, on to you still. I'm still taking you down. Like, she was on him.
There's like men and women relations, right? So we know Umar. Okay, so I look at Umar as like a witch doctor, especially when he hit you with the threes, cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash app. It's like a lure over people. And he do have a lure over women. So it kind of looked like Maryann kind of fell into that lure where she had some feelings for him. This is all speculation, obviously. But it seemed like she had some feelings for him, and he probably wooed her and then dropped her like he dropped everybody else. Think about how many females he done cycled through. And Maryann just a little bitter about it. Like, okay, well, yeah, you try to play me. I'm not the one to be played. I can take it all the way there. So that's kind of what she doing.
Yeah.
She's trying to take it all the way there because Umar played her like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna use your services for this movie, and I'm gonna play on your emotions and things like that. Cause you think about who his target audience is. It's like older women. I'm sorry, but it just seems like that's who he's targeting the most. So she's not susceptible. She's not susceptible to not being lured by Umar. Umar get like the best of them because he be playing on women's.
Yeah, because they be wanting that, and Umar be giving it to them,
He give him exactly. He's a genius in a certain type of way. I don't have no respect for him because he's a scammer, a grifter, and a witch doctor. But as a man myself, knowing women, like he got a perfect little tactic when it comes to drawing them in. He's like, y'all look at me and I'm this and I'm that and I'm here to save your children and things of this nature. So he be just pulling on the heartstrings of a lot of women, and he sucked them into the scam. And then when they are, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, but then when they get sucked into the scam and they find out like I was used, they be really hurt about it because what woman want to be used in that type of way?
Of course not. We don't want to be manipulated, even though we allow ourselves to be emotionally vulnerable to be manipulated. But then, we be pissed off at when we realize that we were just manipulated. But let me go back to something real quick because but thank you, Chat Lives Matter. Chat Lives Matter said that he's going to give me my 7 subscribers that I need in order to get monetized. Can we do it? Y'all already know what this is about. So if we can make it happen, let's make it happen. Okay, but listen, Jay Charles was like, and I kind of agree with this, King Wise, that I'm not saying that Maryann is not intelligent. I'm not saying that she's not intelligent, but do you know how much practice it takes for a person to deliberately leave their S's off at the end of their words? Like it just like what she says, like mind boggling or long short or launch. I think that is because the English is her second language, and I think that it just doesn't. The dots don't fully connect.
Or she only does it when she comes on the internet. I mean, I kind of thought about this myself. Like, you're right. It would take a lot of practice to leave out your S's. But what if you're only doing it when you're broadcasting? Where in regular conversations, you know how to use the English language properly. You've been here long enough. But then when you're broadcasting, you just decided to leave it out because you know it's going to irritate people. You know it's going to psychologically bother people, which draws people in.
I mean,
like imagine
you could be right. Jay Witt, thank you. Let me know if you want to come on up. You could be right though. I'm not, I can't refute what you're saying. You could be right, because I wouldn't put nothing past nobody, but I just think that she speaks, what is it, the language that Haitians speak?
I'm not really sure.
I forgot the language.
But I do know this. Maryann, if you end up watching this, because I'm sure that you watch her, shame on you. And if you are a Christian woman like you claim to be, you need to come out and you need to be completely transparent about your role in everything. And instead of throwing Lennon Honor under the bus and throwing his wife under the bus and trying to throw other people under the bus, you need to take accountability for your own actions and only speak on what you did. These little half apologies and still leaving people in the dark and not addressing their situation as far as the whole community, you're dead wrong. And we are not going to stay off your neck until you come out and you do the right thing.
All right. Well, King Wise has said his piece, y'all. He has said his piece. Thank you for joining me here on the stage. And I'm going to see if anybody else wants to come up, but your commentary added value. And I appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me.
Yes. And so I will see you, I'm going to see you around and you're going to be back on the stage again. So
definitely. Thanks, beautiful.
Thank you. Okay. Bye. I don't know what.
Girl.
I'm not speaking from the studio. I don't know. You can remove yourself from the stage, right? I don't know how to do that. Okay. Thank you, King Wise. Anybody else want to come up? What bank is handwriting a? Okay. Well, I see. I think that check. Okay, let's go look at it real quick, y'all. I think that check was the one that was handwritten by Umar's people, right? I think that check was the one handwritten by Umar's people, because she said that's the reason why she took it to the authorities. Like she took it, to the headquarters. I'm just being facetious when I said the headquarters, but she said that's the reason why lawyers and payments through escrow, they don't write a check. But she said that the check came from Umar's camp. So I think that she's implying that Umar wrote the check or his people wrote the check. I don't know if they went through all of the formal channels like lawyers and escrow and all that kind of stuff. Do y'all think Umar is even that sophisticated? I mean, he could be. Who am I to say? He could be. Okay, fine. She lying. Okay. Anybody else want to come up? All right, let's go back to the video. Settlements don't work like that. Margaret Bro is in the building, y'all. Y'all, shout out to Jay Witt Podcast. And go over to his channel, y'all, too. Go over to you have what? I got the watch hours chat lives. I'm at 501. How you do that? Thank you. Wait, hold on. I gotta be full face when I say this. Thank you. I got my chat. I got my hours. So Jay Witt and Chat Lives Matter. Y'all got a special place, a special warm place in my heart. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, my all right, so let's go and watch her video and see how far we can get. Let me mute my mic though, because I don't know if y'all hear echo.
that should have circulated on YouTube. But unfortunately, that isn't the check that's circulated on YouTube. Now, as we move forward, we put this behind us. And thank you for those of you that stood by me throughout this ordeal. There's content creator who took the liberty. They made their video. They were disrespectful, condescending, everything under the sun. But at that time, it was a time of confusion. It was a time we couldn't understand what was going on. I've came numerous times to explain the story. Those who chose to understand it, that's fine. And those who chose not to, that's fine as well. I can't control what people understand.
But Maryann, I'm sorry. I don't think anybody understood it. I'm not saying that, we chose to not understand it. I think we inherently didn't understand it because it inherently didn't make any sense. I think that's where the confusion came in at, because it didn't make any sense and you tried your best. I'm gonna forgive you. Listen, I'm probably the only one of the only ones that's gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide with this. I am releasing you from this lie. You understand that you told a lie. You got caught in the web that you could not get yourself out of, and you tried to sweep Charlotte's web as best as you could. But honey, that broom lost all its bristles. So now we're here, and that's fine. But the confusion, Maryann, it was inherent with the lie, and that's what lies do. They just confuse people. So it's not like we chose to be confused. You left us confused, and the more and more you try to elucidate on what happened, we just got more confused. Nobody else want to come up? Chat lives matter. You want to come up? Truth seeker, Jay Witt. Nobody want to come up? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the y'all, we got chats in here. Hold on. Oh, Joanne McDonald. Hello. The wig is giving lace. No, that's her hair. That is her hair. Yo, Money Mike. What's up, Money Mike? Why doesn't she want the date on the check show? I don't know. Well, because chat lives matter. Maybe take down and delete all the videos. I don't know. Maybe that information. I guess I'll share your heart with. But you know what? You're just a little tiny bit bigger though, Jay Whip, because you got me to the 500. You did. That story is so confusing. It made no sense. It didn't. She tried to gaslight us. She did. And not only did she try to, she did a poor job though, because she really didn't gaslight us though, because she did a poor job. Chat Lives Matter was laughing at you, Jay Witt. I'm still confused. I think we all are, Money Mike. I've been in the backstage. Oh, you have? Well, where is it? It's not showing me. Oh, there you are. Oh, yo, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, hold on. Come on through, Jay Charles. Let me see. There you are. And I'm going to see if I can do this. There we go. Where my big brother at? Big brother, you see what I'm doing up here? You see it, Jason? All right.
All right. I'm in here.
There you go. What's up, Jay Charles? What you
Hey,
got
what's going on? Hey, so I just wanted to talk about the Maryann thing real quick, because there's been so much mess. It's all getting convoluted. Like, if we just go back to the beginning, this lady said that she sued Umar. He sued her for $500,000, and it was so jacked up that she was able to countersue him, and he lost, and she won $68,600. Okay. Anybody who has ever been through something like that knows that when you are working with the courts, all of that shit got to be documented. Umar can't write you down. I'm sorry, not the S word. Umar can't write down on the check and send you a hand check, and they just expect for you to be able to cash it, and the money's going to be there when you cash it. That's not how it works for something like $68,000. Your lawyer is going to, there's already a process happening. There's already stuff going on where she can't sue you again. You can't sue her again. All that stuff for the same reasons. So your lawyer is going to be like, hey, let me send you.
What? Where you go? What happened? Jay Charles, where you go? Let me see. I don't know. Maybe he got a phone call. I kicked him out. Let me put the Okay. All right, because he's about to start cooking. Okay. Thank you, Jason. Okay, so we're just gonna continue until Jay Charles comes back because I want to finish his thoughts and what he was saying. But yeah, because I'm beginning to think that perhaps it wasn't his legal team and her legal team. But shit, y'all, I don't know because the way that she. Oh wait, Joanne was talking about her hairline. I think she just is blessed with a nice hairline. At the end of the day, if Maryann walks into a bank with a check that is fraudulent, the police are called and she will be escorted out with handcuffs. So yeah, so basically she ain't walking there with no check. So basically she didn't even walk up in the bank. It was a long shot. It was the long shot. Yeah, and I'd rather deal with the bank rather than a long shark. Did Umar even address the check? No, I don't think he did. And if she manages to leave the bank, they will hunt her down and arrest her at her house, wherever she is. Exactly. And she also supposedly took that check to Patrick Bishop. But I think that what check she took to Patrick Bishop is the Dollar Tree Bank check. What happened to Jay Charles, y'all? Like, I did not kick him out. Okay, but the link is in the chat. So whoever else wants to come up, the link is in the chat. All right, let's go back to her video. But yeah, okay, here we go.
Or would they comprehend? But I can say I apologize to all that I have disappointed. I apologize to all that has placed their trust in me. And when the time that arrived for me to do something that was right, I didn't. I went along. I should have fell back, which I.
Sorry for the echo, y'all. But what could she have done? Okay. What she said when I could have done something, I didn't do it. What was it that she could have done? Wait, not that one. Where'd it go? Okay. All right, Jay Charles, you back? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When she's talking about, I could have done something, but I didn't. What was that she could have done?
So I think we give Maryann way too much credit. Okay, this lady is low IQ. So she thinks that like all of us are low IQ, just like everybody in that community that she's from. So she can say stuff like, "Hey, family, I was just trying to do the right thing," and we're just gonna get lost in all that word salad. The bottom line is Maryann was lying. She got caught lying about it. She thought she was going to get some clout from the whole Linen Honor thing. Like, hey, I got some stuff on Umar, and everybody was going to jump in on that. And then when people started asking questions, she didn't have answers because she thought we were stupid. So now she still thinks we're stupid because she's low IQ. So she's sitting up there saying stuff like, oh, guys, if I just would have done the right thing. What's the right thing, Maryann? You said you cashed a check at Chase Bank. You said you took the money out and took it to a Huntington Bank. Then you said you took 45,000, 25, something like that. And then you're showing us a check from the Dollar Bank. And now you're telling us that Umar's camp personally wrote out a check. And they didn't go to the judge. They didn't go to the courts. They just handed it to you and trusted that you was going to cash it, and everything was going to be fine and the lawsuit was going to be over. Like, that's not how it works. And she's counting on people not knowing how the real world works. Like these conscious black people, like, look, they are so removed from society. They shun society. So they don't really understand like these nuances. And that's why somebody like Maryann could say something like, yeah, the bank did this. And folks go, oh, I guess that's how white folk banks be acting. Like Umar can say stuff like, hey, they shut my account. And he's supposed to be like, oh, I guess that's the way them white folks be acting. Like, that's not how it works. And that check would not have been handwritten. Any discussion, anybody who knows that would know that that's a lie.
There we go. My computer got stuck, y'all. I couldn't mute myself. but Jay Charles, so you're going somewhere where I wanted to get on, what I wanted to hit on. But just really quickly, I just wanted to highlight. Are you still there? I just wanted to highlight.
I'm here.
2 comments. So Joanne McDonough said, at the end of the day, if Maryann walks into a bank with the fake, no, not that one. Oh wait, no, not that one. She said, no, where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. It was in Truth Seeker. First, she said that I could be, let me show it. She said, I could be wrong, but I find it weird Umar not addressing it. Are we sure they weren't low key working together just to get at Lennon? Like, that's valid. I mean, that's very possible. I don't know how plausible it is, but it could be. I mean, stranger things have happened.
See, like, I like a good conspiracy theory like everybody else, but let's just slow down with all this. Now we talking like, oh, well, Maryann and Umar, they all in cahoots, and Lene and all them. Like, I don't think this lady is smart enough to do that. Like, I think the lady got caught trying to get clout off Umar, and she's so dumb. Well, let me not call her dumb. She's so not used to, quote unquote, the YouTube streets, that she don't understand that, hey, people are about to ask you questions, and people that ask you are not just from your community. They're going to be asking you questions from their own life experiences. So they're going to be able to call out when something sounds crazy. So all that we're hearing her now do, I feel like everything she's saying is more like, hey, I got some friends that believe me and they believe my BS. So this is the story they believe, and I'm going to keep perpetuating that because obviously people are dumb enough to believe it. So I'm going to keep saying it, and hopefully, the people that like me, and they're just going to keep believing it.
Jay Charles, yes, you done hit the nail on the head, because I think that she is so used to working with the quote Black in quote conscious community that she's used to people not critical thinking. She's used to people not asking questions, not probing, just taking everything for face value. And she thought that translated over into the YouTube streets. And over here, you got some free thinkers out here.
100%. And that's why we're having a hard time being able to, like, everybody's trying to make sense of it, and they're making their brain do all this work to figure it out. And I'm like, let's just step back, y'all. This lady started off with a bogus lie that she thought was never going to get called out. Then people start calling her out, and she didn't know how deep it was, so she came up with more bogus lies. And now this lady done fell down a whole damn hole of lies that everybody can see, except for the 5 people that still support her on her channel.
Right.
The content creator and member that she has on her channel. like come on, she can't be leaving these S's off. Like, she ain't smart enough to do that, y'all. If she was smart enough to leave the S's off, she'll be smart enough to know how to lie about a check better. Okay.
That's true. That's why I think that that's just part of her English as a second language. But so what you're saying is exactly what Jay Wood podcast was saying, was, hey family, I was just lying to you, and I hope you was just going to go along with it.
Can we even prove that this lady? Can we prove that this lady speaks another language, please? Like, I've met people from Haiti; they don't have that problem.
I mean, but you can hear it.
I heard that she was born in America, but she's got Haitian parents.
Okay, true. But if you're brought up in a Haitian household,
girl, you went to school with Black people. They use S's. Come on now. She's saying family and brother and sister. Girl, she know better. I don't, maybe she does it. Maybe I think it's a cognitive challenge. I ain't trying to make fun of it. I think she has mental disabilities, and it doesn't show up. Well, some of it show up when she's writing those badass movies she writes, but it really shows up when you see a person try, like, they're caught on the spot and they're thinking, and we're starting to see, like, where her brain is so delusional and out there that, like, her movies, like, she's coming up with these stories on the fly.
Well, yeah. I think that screenwriting definitely comes into play. That's Money Mike said the most common denominator in Maryann, Lorient, and Lennon honor isn't Umar, is Lennon. Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, that whole thing about how Lennon was giving her point, I like Lennon, okay? But when they were talking about how he was even saying I was helping her out on how to make money, and I started thinking, like, man, I don't know. That don't sound super transparent right there. That sounds like you might be kind of manipulating your audience as well, because you see that you can make money from it, even though we're all on the calls of hating on Umar or whatever. Like, I don't know. That rubbed me wrong when I found out that they were like, he was like coaching her on how to make money on YouTube, and the girl only been on there for like 2 days talking about Umar.
She monetized pretty quickly. She did monetize pretty fast. Okay, so let's go back and finish watching
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Okay. Bye, J.
It's a
Charles.
spiritual battle, folks.
It's a spiritual battle. Yes, it is. And we on the right side of it. Okay. Let's go back and continue watching.
But I take full responsibility for that. And I can reassure you, moving forward, I will never allow anything like this to happen. But there is one channel that will not get a pass. There was one channel that he and his co-host in a third person were unbelievable. They dragged my deceased father in this. That's unacceptable, and that will not be tolerated. Channel member, my father was a man of integrity. My father was a kind, compassionate individual. I owed a lot to my parent who made me the individual that I am today. And to degrade my father memory, no, that won't be tolerated. That won't be acceptable. My father came to America with $1 in his pocket. When he walked in the Bank of America to exchange that Haitian dollar to an American dollar, they gave him 20 cents. That was the value of the Haitian dollar at the time. He was at a foreign land, no family, no friend, in a foreign language. New York City is the financial heartbeat of the United States of America, one of the greatest countries in the world. My father, at the time of transition, living this world, going to his heavenly father, has attained 3 buildings in New York. And at the time of transition, there was no mortgage on any of the buildings. My father, at the time of transitioning from this world to his maker, had 2 private homes, and there was no.
Oh, y'all, damn it, man. I'm sorry that there was an echo, because that echoes really irked me. But y'all, I want y'all to did y'all hear what she said? See, this is why I say it's never ever, and it has never been about your skin tone, because it's impossible for anything to determine your life based on your skin tone. There's people like this who defy that whole philosophy that the colonials created for everyone to believe in and give their mental power over into. And therefore, it became people's lived experience that because of your skin tone, your life has to be this and it has to be that. It has never been about the skin tone. Sorry. And it's never been about the skin tone, because it's impossible. The skin tone has no power to do anything but lay there on your beautiful vehicle and cover you up and protect you. The skin is the largest organ of the body, and that's all it is. It's an organ of the body. It has no deductive reasoning skills. It has no ability to drive a car, to take a test, nothing. It is a largest organ of your body. But what has happened is, and we are going to talk about this, is that people have been conditioned to believe a certain way according to a certain skin tone. And that's what paints and shapes the whole entire world. We do not understand, well, maybe in here we do, but most people do not understand the power of thought. I have a quote and I wrote it down. You cannot separate who you are from what you think. You cannot separate who you are from what you think. So if you think your skin is a barrier to you living whatever kind of life that you want to live, or to manifest or get whatever kind of job that you want to get, then that and so it will be, because the universe will never make you a liar. So every single thought that you have, if you resonate closely with that thought, the universe is going to make it true. Oh, why can I ever get a healthy relationship? I always get into these unhealthy relationships or with these narcissistic people or whatever. And then that is where you are resonating. That is where you are vibrating. And the universe says, oh, that's what you want more of. Well, here you go. Because you are focusing on the thing that you don't want. And the universe does not know the word no. I did not mean to go into that. I'm sorry. That's for later conversations. But just to go back to Maryann Lorient's father, may his beautiful journey continue. And thank you for being a barrier breaker. Thank you for showing us that nobody could stop you from doing anything. This man was here with 20 cents in his pocket. and left here with 3 buildings and 2 homes all paid for. Nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me nothing about your skin color and they won't let the white man won't let you do this and the white man. Nobody can say that to me at all because there are too many examples out here. Thank God, for the universe of showing us, of putting people here to show us that you people have infinite potential. You are full of unlimited potential. We all came here on equal. We all came here on equal footing. And depending on how we were indoctrinated along the journey, it determines our life. Until we decide to take back our minds and take back control of our lives and plop ourselves down into the seats of our life. Y'all know what I say, right? Y'all, it got me hyped. This gets me hype. Hey, what's up, the Crawford Experience? But yeah. So, what kind of individual are you, Maryann? That's the real question. You know what? Hopefully, after this experience, she becomes a better individual. King MC. Hopefully, she becomes a better individual. That's not true. One of the buildings burned down. Okay. Oh, hi. Welcome. Jude got gaming. Welcome. Okay. Even if one of the buildings burned down, hopefully they were insured. But the fact that this man acquired real estate, not even being from this land and coming to this country with a Haitian dollar that converted over into 20 cents. I don't care if he came here with 100 American dollars. And back in that day, he was able to accomplish that. I'm going to believe what she's saying is true. I mean, I don't know how I would research it, but I'm just going to take it. Well, shit, I don't know. Y'all going to say, y'all know you can't trust nothing that Maryann Lorient says, but it's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful story. Now she's trying to gain, but you know what? This video, I'm going to let it go after we finish this. Wait, how come I can't see me? When we finish this video, I'm going to give her a pass, and I'm gonna wish her well on her YouTube journey, and hopefully that she's learned her lesson. I'm gonna let her off the hook, y'all. I'm gonna let her off the hook. Going home to his maker, that usually is when someone says down and not up. Oh, I must have missed something. I may have to go back. Who said that? Oh, that was Joanne. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. You can get from Haiti to Florida with $1 in your pocket, but not Haiti to NYC. I don't know. I don't know. I can't scrutinize it that closely. United States, not United States. Yeah, buildings, not building. Right. It is public information that her father had a building church where 23 people were in a fire. He was not a good person, in my opinion. He wasn't a good person because the building caught fire. But we're going to listen to the rest of the testament that she said about her father. Yes, yeah, that's J. Charles. You got it. That's right. It gives you what you are vibrating. Absolutely. She has to stop lying and believe that you cannot change her spots. Oh, she has to stop lying. And I believe that you cannot change her spots. I just hope that I really, truly, earnestly feel, y'all, that she has learned her lesson. And I think that's why she is coming forward with this final apology. I really do. I think that she has learned her lesson. And even though she came through with another fake ass check that's handwritten, that everybody is like, how the hell you gonna have a handwritten check, coming from a legal law firm or some sort of institution? Kick rocks with that one. That's what y'all are saying, basically. Okay, so I think I got it all through. Scamming and fraud with immigrants is a thing, and it's not new. It is as old as time. Yeah, but not all immigrants, commit a fraud. I mean, a lot of them, especially, over there in Minnesota with the Somalians, they done ran amok over there. Timmy Walsh let them have a heyday over there. But some of them came over here and did the right thing. Like they really did. Okay, so let's continue.
mortgage on any of those homes. That's what you call building financial wealth for your offspring. My father was a kind, compassionate man. My father was the type, he would take the shirt off his back for an individual. You understand? My father sat with president. My father sat with congressmen. My father sat with many councilmen. My father is known in the Puerto Rican community for helping those with immigration issues. My father is known in the Haitian community in Brooklyn, New York, for helping those with immigration problems. My father was a man of faith. And for them to sit on their platform and degrade my father's memory, no, that will not be accepted. That will not be tolerated. Where I come from, that is lowball disrespectful, and that's a no-no. It upset me and it was hurtful, and I can't wink at their ignorance. Now, out of the three of them, the third one, she made a public apology and she made a private apology.
She said ignorant, not ignorance. This is why I don't think that she is faking this, y'all. I'm sorry for the echo. When it echoes, if I forget to mute up, just throw me a something in the chat to say Tez, mute your mic because there's an echo. But y'all, she ain't faking that. Y'all, did y'all hear what she just said? Let me go back and rewind this for you a little bit. Did y'all hear what she just said?
Third one, she made a public apology. Wink at their ignorance. Now, out of the three of them, the third
wink at their ignorant. She ain't faking that, y'all. She is not faking that. Right, Puerto Rico is a U.S. colony. They're not immigrants. Yeah. But I think her point is that he went outside of his own community to help other people. And then wait, I don't know when the U.S. What is it called? Not annex, but when I'm going to say acquired. I know that's not the word, but I don't know what year that was. Was it in like the 60s or something? So I'm not sure what year that her father were helping people. I mean, but it doesn't really matter. The fact that he was, I see what you're saying. They're not going to be immigrants when they are part of the U.S. True. Very, very true. Good point. But I don't know if at that time they were only, if they had their own country at that time. I'm only saying this about fraud and skinning because Maryann is cut from the cloth of her father. Is this learned behavior or is it nature? Yeah, because she does say that you got to be careful, Maryann, because hold on a second. You got to be careful, Maryann, because you did say that you are the person that you are because of your father. So then if that's the case right now, it's a poor reflection upon your father. Even if your father taught you to be a woman of integrity, this whole Checkgate thing, now you're bringing your father's reputation and his image into question, because if you're saying that he's responsible for the person you are today, and then we're all looking at you like side-eyed, she's not eating anything, like dang, is her mouth juicy? Or maybe if she said an S here and there, it would put the juice out. Who was that? Oh my God, that's Jay Charles. Yeah, I think it's how her teeth are situated. And she may have partials in too. Now she's a victim. I don't think that she's saying she's a victim. Truth Seeker said Maryann talks like some of the elderly people in the South who don't talk well and they mess words up. Yeah. She does. Victims be victiming. Yeah, she does sound like that, Truth Seeker. I just finished my live 15 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, I'm in the building now. I was like, damn, we were on live at the same time. But I'm going to be over there blowing up your chat. Y'all, I think my dog went to go put himself to bed. Her father died right before he was sentenced to. But he might. Y'all. Are you serious? Okay, now I'm gonna have to look this up. Can you drop a link in the chat to that article that you see about this? Her father died right before he was sentenced to go to prison. I'm gonna need some receipts on that one. That's gonna, now I don't even want to finish the video.
She made a public apology and she made a private apology. I put her on pause. But those two, no, you brought that energy. You talk about my father. You understand? This is the energy you coward bring. The three of you are not half of human being that my father was. Do you understand? My father was a man of integrity, a man of faith. How dare you degrade my father's memory? How dare you? I'm going to tell you something. When you want to put my name in your mouth, when you want to talk about my father, coward behind avatar, coward. Say your name. Say your name. That same energy you have on YouTube, bring it outside. Bring it offline. Okay? You're a coward. You're a loser. What did I tell you, channel member?
What did I tell you, channel member? What's going to happen when he brings it offline? Like, what is she inviting him to a duel? Like, what happens when she's inviting somebody to bring it off lines? Joanne McDonald said, all hearsay from Maryann about how wonderful her father is because her actions, we cannot trust anything she says. That's fair. That's true. I can't argue with that. That's a very true statement. That's a very fair statement. And that's Money might say, yes, he was found criminally negligent for the fire of his apartment building. So he didn't keep the building. He was a slumlord. Is that what you're saying? That's disappointing. J. Charles, wow, these daddy facts are really coming out. Told y'all Satan was her daddy. Oh, come on, J. Charles. He was illegally subleasing to multiple people. Oh, in the makeshift apartments, and there was a fire. Oh, okay. I can see that. Wow. So, yeah, for real, Money might come in with the facts. But Money Mike, where are you getting the facts from? Not that I'm doubting you. I just want to know. So, but listen here. Let me be the devil's advocate, or do I have to use the word devil? Let me be the friendly challenger. What if that, how when people come over here, when immigrants come over here, they will, shack up in a flat or shack up in some sort of 1-bedroom apartment, and it'd be all 18 and a half of them in there because somebody is pregnant probably. And so if they're living like that in those type of situations, in those type of conditions, even though the person means to do well, something could have went awry, and, and I hope nobody perished in that fire. Okay, we're almost finished. Let me go back.
People that are hurt people try to hurt others. These people have nothing going in their life. Okay, they sit on YouTube to tear others down when there's nothing happening. Okay, during this ordeal, do you know how many information I got on some of them? There's a channel member, she went on and went in, and they send me a voicemail of this lady who can't make her rent. Madam, you can't make your rent, but you have time to degrade others. How you could sit and make video on Umar and you can't even make your rent? Last time I checked, Candace Owen was a homeowner, and you're degrading this woman. You had a lot to say about me. Over here, I have not disrespect any content creator. I have not bothered anybody. Yes, during the check stuff, there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of chaos. What did I say? I extend grace to all that did not extend grace to me. But that channel that degraded my father memory, no, they will not get a pass. They will not get a pass. I just want you to remember, you talk about my father. You talk about my father. That's unacceptable, and that will not be tolerated. Channel member, thank you for your support. Thank you for standing by my side throughout this ordeal. Moving forward, May nothing like this ever happen, I guarantee you. I will always stand on the side of integrity. And thank you for those of you who have faith, who have lifted me in prayer, who have reached out to me behind closed door, who have sent Bible verse to me. Thank you. I do not want you to think I took that lightly. You guys helped me through this journey. And let me tell you something. I'm the type of person, when I go through something, I learn from it and I take from it to make me a better person. And I have grown from this experience. Thank you. Thank you for each and every one of you that supported me. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. May I continue to bring you educated content, entertaining content, not buffoonery, but content that would uplift you, content that will edify you, content that we could learn from. And may my space be a fun space and an enjoyable space. Once again, my sincere apology for me not making the right choice, for me failing you with my poor choice. But I can reassure you, moving forward, this will never happen again. Thank you for your support. I don't take any one of you for granted. Thank you for standing by me and supporting me. And I'm glad we can move forward from this check fiasco. Maryann Lorient.
That's it for me. Because I actually got through a whole entire video. That is for me. Congrats, MC and friends, MCs and friends. Being like Maryann Lorient now. Congrats, MC. Okay, so we got a couple of more chats here. But I really do. Okay, so like I want to learn Spanish, and I've been striving to learn Spanish for the last 3 decades. But in learning another language, you may not really fully grasp where the pluralism is, and like where to make it plural or when to make it singular. So I really do think that did not seep down into her subconscious of what English words, how to make them plural and when to make them plural, because she didn't pluralize any of these words. Okay, so Yo Money Mike is going to get the article, and let me see. Was that something I'm saying? Wow, she would have kept quiet. We would have never known this stuff about her father. This is true. And Yo Money Mike said, "Yo, that's what Mal is talking about. People found this out about her father and have been talking about it on their shows." Okay. Yeah. After Maryann, we need receipts for everything. Especially my gullible ass. I believe in everybody. Okay, so In True Secret said, I think Maryann needs to step away from content creating until she gets her mind right. Yeah, you know what, In True Secret, I think the Napoleon is coming out in Maryann. I think honestly, that she wants to turn a new leaf. I really do. I think she wants a brand new start on YouTube. I think that she is starting to regret for taking part in all of the buffoonery and all of the drama that was going on. I think that she's starting to regret hitching her train to Lennon Honors. Not that Lennon Honor did anything wrong, because I don't think he did, but she's starting to regret that she was, I don't know, intoxicated with all of the fast following and the fast followers and the fast money bags that she earned. Did we all just get a kiss? We did just got a kiss from Maryann Lorient. Yep, she sure did. She kissed us all. Spreading fear as if anybody is scared. Well, because she sounds serious. She was like, meet me outside. Take it off of YouTube, these YouTube streets, and let's go to the real streets. I'm like, you going for a duel? You giving her so much credit regarding her so-called language barrier. Bless you. Because if I was to start to speak Spanish and I had Spanish speaking people in the room, they'd be like, oh, bless her heart. They'd be like, oh, bless her heart. Okay, so y'all, we got through it. Okay, so from here on out, y'all, that's it. I think that I can now unsubscribe from Maryann's channel, not out of disdain or malice, just because I don't think that I'm any more interested in what she is going to be putting out. Like, I'm not interested in that type of content, you know, the cooking or talking about relationships, especially not on that level that she's on. I just don't vibrate there. So I don't think that I'm going to stay subscribed to her channel, because I initially subscribed to it because I thought that she was dishing the dirt on Umar, and I thought that she was like the David that is about to bring the Goliath down, which is Umar. And it seems like that is all going away. That is not so, because she's ready to move forward, which I don't blame her. I would be ready to unweb myself from this web of lies too. I would. So I'm gonna wish her well, though. I'm gonna wish her well. I'm going to accept her apology, because listen, all of us are flawed in some way or another. She just got caught up in hers. But as we continue to work, as we continue to get stronger, as we continue to take back our minds and plop ourselves down into the driver's seat of our lives, then we continue to ascend and start to deviate and divorce those low vibrational practices, right? So I'm gonna give her a pass. I'm going to give her a pass. She's all good with me. I have nothing against Maryann. She understands where she went wrong. She understands that she lied. She understands that she tried to dupe the people. The people ain't go for it because we're not a part of the quote black end quote conscious community. We're not them people. Okay. You tried it. It didn't work. So, okay. So that's Money Mike. Thank you for coming back with the info. Yes, it's all exhausting and a mental gymnastics challenge to listen to her. It is, Joanne. Google Brooklyn pastor, landlord charged with manslaughter and deadly. Oh, this just happened in 2014? What? Hold on. Let me write this down. Brooklyn pastor. He was a pastor? But I was about to say something. Let me not say that. I was going to say, well, anybody just be getting up in the pulpit, don't they? Okay, landlord charged with manslaughter. So somebody did die. Yeah, I'm so dramatic. Somebody did die. And deadly 2014 fire. Okay, all right, I'm gonna look that up. Y'all want to look it up right now? Hold on. And then we're gonna flow out into the rest of our evening. Brooklyn pastor, landlord, manslaughter in deadly. Y'all, that was just over 10 years ago. Deadly 2024 fire. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go.
For a deadly fire in his building.
Yeah, it's a building that also happens to house a church where he was the pastor. One person was killed and 9 others were hurt.
The pastor's building has illegally subdivided units. Here's Stacy Sager.
He was a well-liked pastor for decades in Flatbush, but today prosecutors from the Brooklyn DA's office described 78-year-old Luckner Lorient Flatbush, but today prosecutors from the Brooklyn DA's office described 78-year-old Luckner Lorient as more of a slumlord out to make a profit, even if it risked lives.
It was this defendant who told the actual tenants of record to rent out the rooms to other people, and that he would also find people and supply them in order that he could collect rent from the second and third floor.
And ultimately it proved deadly here on Flatbush Avenue back in 2014. There was a devastating fire inside the building which housed his church. One man was killed and many others critically injured. There was faulty wiring, water leaks, at least 23 tenants on the building's second floor and no working fire escape on the third.
Most of these people were elderly women and young women with young children.
But today, Lorient's defense team, in essence, blamed the tenants.
And he was taking them to court to try to evict them. There were people who lived there that were getting arrested continuously.
He approached us so many times as pastors to see what we could have done for him to help him get these people out.
But the criminal case, only part of Lorient's legal problems. There are also civil suits, and prosecutors say Lorient left the country at least twice instead of showing up for depositions.
This defendant is a flight risk, Your Honor.
The judge agreed, setting Lorient's bail at $1 million cash or $2 million bond, also agreeing that Lorient ignored multiple violations dating back at least 15 years. Lorient pleaded not guilty today to a host of charges, the most serious, second-degree manslaughter. His next court date, August 10th. In downtown Brooklyn, I'm Stacey.
Well. I don't even know what to say. Oh, Mine Chaos Brew Channel. She spoke about this. The show called the $68,000 check that broke the internet, starting at the 33-minute mark. Okay. On Mind Chaos Brew Channel. Oh, Mind Chaos Brew Channel is the channel, y'all. If y'all want to go over there and check that out. You still subscribe. Yes, Jay Charles. I wanted to see how all this saga was going to end. And but you know, now it's ended, so I can go ahead and unsubscribe. Because I mean, she should want real subs anyway. Like me, I want real subs. I don't want numbers just to have numbers. I want people who are really about, you know, this work and about this journey. I can't wait to talk about blackness being a state of mind and these racist Democrats. Yes, Jay Charles. And let me tell you something. I bet you. Do y'all think? Put a blue heart in the chat if y'all think that the community said that the reason why they are taking this man to court is because of racism. Just put up just if you think that they resorted to their default mindset of just because it happened to a melanated person automatically off the bat is racism. I wonder. Maryann is not well. She is holding herself captive, and there's nothing worse. Freedom will be the truth. Yeah. And I think that, Joanne, that's a good point. And I think that what she is doing is low key owning the truth by apologizing and saying that she didn't do what she was supposed to do, that she did not honor her integrity like she is. I think that is her inwardly trying to reconcile with the truth. I think that's what, okay. So nobody put the blue hearts in the chat. Okay, good. See, I don't think nobody claimed that they didn't try to put because I mean, you couldn't, right? You couldn't. And then it was interesting because his lawyers were saying that, yeah, well, he was trying to get them out. You're trying to get 23 people out of a 2-bedroom apartment? Dang, this is bad. Her daddy looks he did look a little challenged, didn't he? I didn't want to say nothing, but he did look a little challenged. And then I don't know what was going on in here. I don't know if he was having it. I don't know. Like one side of his chest was, I don't know. Something was weird. Not being funny, but that is where I find grace for her and her mess. Yeah, because he did not look well. He did not look well. I'm still subscribed. I enjoy watching the crash out. She got videos on there with like 4 of her friends, and it's obvious that they don't like her. Oh, okay. Oh, see the videos. I saw those videos, but I didn't think it was anything to them. Maybe I should stay subscribed. If she was raised by him, she probably has some major trauma going on, because I hate to judge him, but he didn't look loving. Yeah. Geez, her father's skeletons have come out. Yeah. And this is the thing, y'all. This is the thing. The truth will be revealed. Like whatever is done in the dark will come to the light. There's no way around it. The person ain't got to be physically here for it to be so, but it is going to happen. And we are in the era of truth. That's why all this other shit is coming out. His face looked like he was pissed. Even he even had to be there like he did nothing wrong. Yeah, that's that narcissism, right? Like, how dare they? Oh, y'all, this was interesting. This was interesting. But let me go over because we do have some topics coming up. And because there is a comment that chat lives matter. Oh, he sent it to me. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my gosh, thank y'all. The new MCs, welcome the new MCs. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I can. Wait, what am I trying to do, y'all? Oh, this. Stream this instead. My brother Jay Witt told me that. He taught me that, y'all. Okay, so this is. Can y'all read this? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Gotta do that first. Okay, so Joe Trey said, how about something positive, something you love, something you learned, something you lived through? Yeah, and that's exactly it. So now we're about to get into the good stuff, y'all. We are about to get when we're gonna get to the good part. Get down to the good part. We're about to get into it now. Let me find out where with my channel and where was my post at? Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me see if y'all can see this. Yep, you can. Okay, cool. All right, so these are the topics that we're about to get into. Black holidays and how they're placations, how music lyrics destroyed the minds of the culture, how Black is a frequency, not a race. The Democrats are the true racists. So that is where we're heading, y'all. So, and whenever we get a bit of tea around up in these streets, then we'll entertain that. It's we'll entertain that. Go ahead and say it in the internet. Undefeated. Yep. The internet is undefeated. That was deep. What you said about her low key owning the truth. Yeah, I think that's what she is aiming to do. Yep. Without putting herself like completely out there. She's trying to save face and accomplish that at the same time. I don't know if it can be done, but she's trying to accomplish it at the same time. Okay, my good people, as always, thank you, and thank you for being in the building, for sharing this time with me, because you could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you chose to be right here with the mental chiropractor. So until the next video, let me say this too. These next 2 weeks, I got a lot of, thankfully, I'm very, very busy. So the videos, I probably really won't be back on YouTube like that, like I really want to be until like mid, like the second week in April. I think that's when my schedule starts to slow down. But I got some good stuff coming up. I got restaurant workshops coming up, and I have a restaurant that's opening. So we so I'm kind of busy, which is good. I am not complaining at all. But until then, we're still going to keep the communication going in the post. Y'all, let's liven up our posts, our community posts and chat and channels and all that kind of stuff. Let me see. At Money Mike, she said, but okay, see you, Crawford. And if you're going to work, have a great day at work and drive safe as always. I'm going to go back and watch. Her friends didn't want to be there. Now I'm about to analyze. Okay. All right, y'all. Love you all, and we'll get together again soon. Okay. And stay powered up. Toodles.